Good morning, my name is John, and there it is. I had a pithy little statement that I was going to say, but it's morning. I'm freshly up and not wholly with this world yet, but I've got my banana-colored coffee cup with coffee in it. Yeah, yummy, yummy. And Sunday, so I've got to get this song out today, song number 4. And as I said, I'm going to try doing some electric guitar slide on it. I'll talk about that in a second. So I'm going to practice on that today. Regarding practice, I watched a video this morning and I thought it was kind of cool. I thought I would mention it. The fellow, he talked about the pentatonic, right? And how a lot of times we learn the pentatonic boxes. Box number 1. That's kind of the blues scale, okay, and then box number 2. Whatever. 3. And so on, up, 5 different boxes that are related to each other. And he said, forget that. Not really, but he did say in the real world, in the practical world, what he has tended to use, and the people in the comments were saying, yeah, I use that too. I'm glad you mentioned it. There's another strategy for doing it. So rather than going, let's say from on the first box going, he said instead of hitting the note up here, you hit it down here. So instead of going, instead of that, you do same notes. Let's say around your root note. Okay, you go boom, 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 and then finish it off. Boom, 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 boom. So there's your blues scale, or you could just do pentatonic without that blue note in it. Right, exact same notes, but you just, instead of hitting the note up here, you're hitting it back here. And mostly you're just using these two fingers. You're not having to do like the 4-finger gymnastics. So it's good to know in case you ever lose any fingers. You don't need as many. But the other thing he said is, once you get on your root note, so if I'm using root note here, the shape is the same. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I'm on my new root note. Bum. Same shape, same thing that I just did up here, but down here now. Boom, boom. And then you got to make a bit of an adjustment between the 3rd string here and the 2nd string. As you might know, it's like the way it gets tuned is you got to move up 1. So just going over that again. That's the move up part. I thought that was interesting. I thought, okay, I'm going to play around with that. I'm going to practice that a little bit because it seems kind of simple, and lets you move up and down. down there, and there's a couple spots where I was wondering, oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna give that a shot. See how it works. Because usually I'll do. Then. Like, nothing against, I don't really have anything against the box shapes because I've kind of learned them now, but one of his comments, and the thing probably that I would agree with, is that maybe there's, at least at my level, there's a lack of tendency to connect the boxes. So if I'm in here, and then I'm gonna go so now I'm in, so the second box going to the third box. So as I'm moving up the fretboard and trying to remember, okay, what box am I in? What box am I in? And then making sure I'm hitting the right notes and remembering, you know, where the root notes are and stuff like that. Just the box system is a little bit more complicated. Obviously not impossible. I'm sure there's many really good guitarists out there, and that's what they work with completely, right? And they've spent so much time on it, they know exactly where everything is. This one is a little bit more no-brainer, I think. There. But you see how it just let me travel right up and down the neck easily. I can imagine there'd be times when you'd want to do something different going up and down the box, but I think for beginners that's a nice way to get them going up and down the neck real quickly. So that's a little bit new information to me. I'll try that out. I was gonna make a joke. Hey, I should call Keith Richards. Keith Richards has been around for a really long time. He's my old flip phone here. Hey, do you know about this, Keith? Try out this new thing with this. Go, blah, blah. You know what I'm talking about? You get my mental communication? And he says, yes. Oh, thank you. I didn't know that. And I say, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye. I just basically wanted to play with this phone. Man, this old. You know what's fantastic? These old flip phones. For some reason, they call them Galapagos phones in Japan. No idea why they call them that. But phones like this just don't die. You know, I could probably charge this and put a SIM card in, and it would be working really well. The smartphones have like kind of like fail, but I think this one just would last forever. And I wanted to get a smartphone, and the thing wouldn't die. So maybe I should charge that up. Hey, so I did mention about getting onto this and doing a little bit with this. So let me do that for your viewing and listening pleasure. I'm not really going to play. That's my thing today, is to practice it. Oh, this is my glass slide. Let me use my steel slide. One of the things, what I wanted to mention, which I learned yesterday, was that this is tuned down to G, open G tuning, using a slide. anyway, the thing that I really wanted to mention was that it's E, so without any finger picks, thumb picks, finger picks, you know, that I usually wear when I'm playing acoustic, you don't really need it on the electric. I let my nails grow a little bit long, and that's enough. I just pulled the string off the saddle here, the roller saddle. I think I mentioned that before. The way it's set up now is, yeah, the string just keeps popping off. Real pain in the butt. But my bigger point is that it's really buttery. These strings and this setup now, open G tuning, electric guitar, using just your plain fingers is fine. Sorry, as I say, I just woke up. I haven't warmed up or figured out any little patterns yet to play on this thing, but my big point is that it's so nice on the right hand when the strings are a bit looser on electric guitar, which tends to be friendlier. The strings are not as taut as on an acoustic. See, it already came out a little bit. Oh, there it is. This practice video is probably a lot, like 3 times longer than it ought to be. Gotta get my mind sharper before I make these things, make these videos. Anyway, today is the big day for me to work on this and get that song done and out today. 1 week of song, one song a week. All right. See you later.